And hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cyrus Webb Presents here on Amazon Live. I'm Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. Have a great show that's coming up for you guys today. Today, we're sharing some great ideas for your home, office, and life on the go. A little bit of everything that you can be able to use around the house to make things a little bit easier for you this time of year. I'm here in Mississippi, make things a little bit cooler for you. We have some great ideas if you're looking for some portable fans to be able to use around your home, as well as if you're one of those people who like to stay outdoors, spend some time outdoors, even with camping. We have some great ideas for you guys as well. If you guys are not doing so already, I invite you guys to give us a follow if you're joining us on the Amazon Live side. We have programming here 7 days a week. We have product review shows like this. Also, we have book review shows, author interviews, celebrity interviews as well. So feel free to be able to hit that follow button depending on what device you're joining us on, either down below or over on the side, and we'd love for you guys to be able to follow us on the journey. If you have any questions about any of the items we're showcasing today, I literally have them all right here in my home studio. So I'll be showcasing them for you, showing you why I think they're great for you, as well as some of the things that I've learned from some of the products as well. Unfortunately, the descriptions sometimes are not always as clear. So we try to do our part to be able to help you guys to make the most out of the products so that you can be able to use them effectively around your home, office, or as I mentioned, life on the go. It's a great selection today, and what I love about today's show, everything that we're showcasing is less than 50 bucks. So it's very affordable, some great options for you. So let's go ahead and get started. And what I love about the items too that we're showcasing, they're either rechargeable or all you have to do is be able to use a USB port. So I want to start off with one of my favorite items that I love, and that is my solar charger. Can go ahead and highlight it there in the carousel. It's actually on sale right now for $29.99. And what I love about this is if you do have an Apple device, you can be able just to place it on the charger itself to be able to charge it. You don't have to actually plug it in. Just lay it down flat there on top of the actual power bank. But you can be able to plug in up to two devices with this one, which I really like. It is a very easy to be able to use, and it does come with a flashlight as well that is here on the side. All you have to do is press and hold the power button, and you're able to get your flashlight there. As you can see, pretty bright light. And then all you have to do then is to press and hold it again, and that's going to turn it off for you. But I like the fact too that it has a great indicator on it to let you know how much power you have left before you actually have to power the power bank. So it's a really good value. Again, it's $29.99 right now. It is on sale. But everything that we're going to be talking about today, as far as things that have to be plugged in, this will work perfectly for it. In fact, I'll be using those for some of those items we're going to be showcasing. That's how we're starting off again with this great power bank. Again, I like this a lot. I also like the fact that it does have a solar panel. So if you are spending time outside and you don't actually have the ability to be able to charge it with your actual plug, you can actually be able just to have it outside or with some artificial light where you can get artificial lighting as well to be able to charge it as well. So again, a really great deal, $29.99. If you're, I think all of us these days are spending a lot more time doing video like this, whether you're doing broadcasts like the one I'm doing today, or if you're doing for work, you might be doing still some virtual meetings. If you're looking for a great conference light, I have a great option that's for you. And I think this is another one of those things that's affordable, but also definitely comes in handy. It's only $39.99 right now. It's not on sale. It was actually when I got mine, but let me tell you what's really cool about it. It does come with its own tripod, as you can see there. Really nice size light. This is chargeable as well, so you don't have to keep it plugged up, which is really cool. Once it's charged, you're all set and ready to go. All of your controls are over here on the side. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on so you can see what it looks like. I don't want to blind you guys there, but you can see it's a really nice light, and you can be able to adjust the light just using the knob that's here on the side. You can be able to dim the light, as you can see there, make it brighter. I like this one a lot because, especially for myself, in certain parts of the home, if I'm actually doing some other type of live events instead of broadcasts like this, if I need a little extra light, this is really cool for that. I also like the fact that it has an indicator on the back that lets you know how much power it has as well. And again, a lot of the things we're showcasing today, I love that feature because that way you don't have to guess, okay, is this going to be ready for me when I need it? It actually lets you know how much power you have for it. But again, really easy to be able to use. Again, I like the fact that you can adjust the light as you need it. Again, it does come with a tripod, and I don't use this particular feature myself, but it actually has a clip that you can actually take the light off of the tripod and actually clip it onto your laptop as well. I don't use that feature, but that is available for you. You can just be able to unscrew it from the actual tripod that it comes with and use the clip instead if you prefer that option. So that is something for you to be able to consider as well. But again, this is $39.99, a really good deal. And I like the look of it. It's really easy to be able to adjust as well. As you can see there, you can be able to adjust the light as you need it to be up and down or on the side as well. Really nice design for this. And again, great for those who are looking for some extra light. If you're doing video conferencing or even, of course, broadcasts like this and you need some extra lighting, that's a great option for you as well. The next thing is something that I actually just discovered last month. And outside of doing what I do with Amazon Live, I do other events as well. And sometimes part of the issue that comes up is that you don't have very good Wi-Fi service, or you don't have a service that's available for you guys to be able to go live. And I found this great option by T-Mobile, and it actually is a hotspot. It's only $49.99 right now. Look at this. Really, really cool. Almost looks like a little phone. But let me tell you something. This thing is so cool. I actually did a live event earlier this month, and I was concerned because the actual venue that I was doing the event, they did not have their own Wi-Fi, and I was not really sure if the Wi-Fi from my phone was going to be able to work for the event. So that's what sent me to looking for this. And so T-Mobile has designed this simple mobile Moxie, and this is their hotspot. Again, $49.99. Now you will have to buy a data plan to go along with this. But let me tell you, you can actually connect up to a dozen devices with this one hotspot, which is really cool. I had 5 devices that I was actually using for my event. Had no problems. Was actually able to do an Amazon Live outside at this particular event as well. So it works really well. No problem with buffering. And so this has been a really good thing for me now when I'm out and about and looking to be able to do a live show and not have to worry about if I'm going to have good service. This by T-Mobile, again, this is their Simple Mobile Moxie, really works well. $49.99. Keep in mind that you will have to buy a data plan. The data plan is a prepaid thing, so you basically just pay as you need it, and you're able to get that very easy here on Amazon as well. But really good deal. I really can't say enough about that, especially if you guys are not sure if where you're going to be doing your broadcast or streaming, or even if you're spending time. Again, this is another great option too. If you're out camping or that kind of thing, and you want to make sure you have good service. Again, you can connect up to a dozen items with this particular hotspot. So really cool item for you, and it's also affordable. And again, because it is pay as you go, it's not one of those bills you have to worry about every month. You can really just be able to pay for you as you need it for that monthly service. Again, as I mentioned, all the items that we're showcasing today, I'm actually personally using myself. I have them here in the home studio, so feel free to let me know if you have any questions about any of them. Again, I think for me, one of the big things for today's show, though, is that hotspot, because I think that is the big thing, especially for content creators, making sure that we have what we need so that we can be able to go live. That's a really good option. The next thing I want to share with you guys is great for the home or the home office, and that is by Be Well. And this is a laminator. And what I like about this laminator is not only is it affordable, it has some really nice functions on it as well. It is on sale right now for $37.97. I'm going to go ahead and highlight it there in the carousel. As you can see, it's a really nice size there. You do have to plug this into a wall outlet, but once it's heated up, you're not only able to laminate your items that you need, but it also allows you to be able to trim it. It has a nice trimmer. Go ahead and unwrap it here if you can see the trimmer here on the top. It has a trimmer that's here on the top for you to be able to use, and it does come actually with the ability, as you can see there, to be able to punch holes in it in what you're doing as well. Makes it really easy. It does come with some of the laminating sheets. Of course, you will have to order extras, But this is a really nice, affordable option, really easy to be able to use. I actually have a video that I did reviewing this actually on the product page there. So when you go there on Be Well's on their product page, you'll see my video that I did there. But I like this a lot because it's a great option. I use it a lot for like my newspaper clippings, that kind of thing that I want to preserve. That's what I use mine for. Again, really easy to be able to use different size sheets with it, and then to be able to trim them as you need them. And then, of course, you have the option to be able, as I mentioned, to be able to use the hole punch as well. But I mean, for that price, $37.97, you really can't beat it. And it's a great option, again, as I mentioned, for the home as well as for the home office. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about, and you probably saw me using this in a couple of shows back, and that is by Wimbridge, and this is their voice amplifier. I've been using Wimbridge products now probably for about 5 years, and what I like about them is that they are rechargeable voice amplifiers. You can be able to use them when you're doing speaking engagements or even for teachers, educators, that kind of thing. Any kind of thing that you want to be able to project your voice. This is an easy way and an affordable way to be able to do that. This is $33.99 right now. $33.99. It does come with the headset as well. Makes it really easy to be able just to clip it on your belt. Sometimes I just have mine sitting on the desk, depending on what I'm actually using it for. But you'll notice from me when I'm doing some of my live broadcasts here on Amazon Live, or even some of my lives on other platforms, I'll be using the Wimbridge voice amplifier, especially if I'm in an area that may have some external noise. Like sometimes I do live broadcasts outside. So if I want to make sure that my voice is projecting easily, even though I do have my microphone, Windbridge is a great option to be able to use for that. Again, it is rechargeable, makes it very easy to be able to use. $33.99. It really is a good value for you. And again, I've been using their products for years. I've never had any issues with Windbridge. And I love the fact that they have different models to choose from, too, again, depending on what your needs might be. For those who are just coming in and you're wondering who is this guy, I'm Cyrus Webb. So welcome to Cyrus Webb Presents here on Amazon Live. We also are streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Today we're giving you guys some great ideas for the home office or life on the go. Have some great options for you guys to be able to use for your home studio, even just, of course, for your office. Or if you guys are going to be out and about, especially for those who are spending more time outside right now, or even like for myself, some of these items I'm using literally on the daily, especially the fans I'm going to be getting into a little bit later, because here in Mississippi, we're already feeling the triple digit temperatures here. One of the great things about Mississippi is you never know what the temperature is going to be. We had thunderstorms on Thursday. Yesterday, we got up to 93. Today is going to be about the same, but the heat index is going to be about 100. So I'm going to share with you guys some great ways to beat the heat as well. And again, as I mentioned, if you have any questions about anything that we're showcasing today, feel free to be able to let me know that. Would love to be able to answer those for you. Next, we're going to get into lighting. And again, these options are great because for myself, also, as I mentioned, being here in Mississippi, one thing we're also known for are our storms, especially this time of year. We get a lot of severe weather. As I mentioned, we just had the thunderstorms. Because we have our power lines are above ground, sometimes with the wind, the lights may go out. But even if you're just looking for some great decorative lighting, have some great options for you there as well. And we're going to start with this lantern. This is a decorative lantern. It is $10.39 right now. $10.39. You only get one of these. I have showcased some others in the past that you get more than one, but this is what it looks like here. And as you can see, it has a flameless candle that's in there. You can be able to carry it easily by hand. You can be able to hang it up. Now, again, I mentioned about the functionality of this. If you are out camping, this is one of those things you can be able to hang up in your tent or be able to sit on a table, not have to worry about any issues about safety because, as I mentioned, it is a flameless candle. It is battery operated, though. It does take 3 AAA batteries. You can see I have my Amazon Basics in there. But once you turn it on, you do get a very realistic looking flame. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on for you so you can take a look. And as you can see, really nice lighting there. You can see the flicker there of the flameless candle. But this is a great option. Again, whether you're outside or if you're just looking for a nice piece, if you are doing some entertaining, you want something that's decorative, this is a nice option for you. Again, it's $10.39 right now for the one. Really good value. I like this a lot. I've had mine now for a couple of years. I've actually bought some extra ones so I can be able to have outside when I am doing outdoor events. I just kind of add a little bit of ambiance to the scene there. But again, $10.39. And as I mentioned, if you are in an emergency situation, the lights go out, you have this option as well to be able to use as a lighting source. All right. Going to move right along to storage. Again, this is another great item that you can be able to use for the home or the home office. And for myself, I actually use this for like when I'm doing shows like this to be able to make sure I'm keeping everything together. This is a three set. This is a woven basket set. It's $26.99. And as I mentioned for you guys, nothing we're talking about today is over 50 bucks. Nothing is over 50 bucks. All of these items are very affordable. And I think what's cool about that is that you don't have to worry about breaking the bank while you're looking for some great options for your home or your home office. But let me show you these baskets and why I think this is a great option for you. As I mentioned, it is a three set that you get. And you have a large one. This is the large one here. Go ahead and let you see it there. This is the large basket. And inside of mine, what I do is I have the other two. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those out so you can see. So this is the medium-sized basket here. I'm going to open it up. And there is the smaller one here. Now, as you can tell with each one of the baskets, they do have the handles that are there on the side. They are the built-in handles, makes it easy to be able to carry. The top is easy to open as well. As you can see, it does have the opening there, just to be able to use there, just to be able to open it up. And you can get a good bit in these as well. I got a set of these from my mom. My mom actually uses hers in her bathroom. And what she does is she'll have, like, for the smaller one, she'll have, like, her shampoo, that kind of thing in it. The larger one, she actually puts towels in her guest bathroom, which is a cool idea. Again, I use it here in my home studio to be able to keep items in that I'm going to be showcasing to help me stay organized there. But I like the fact that they are very easy to be able to carry, as I mentioned, because they do have the handles. And for the price, again, it's $26.99. They're not on sale right now, but even for that price, it's a really good deal. Again, you're getting three. You're getting the large, medium, and small. You can be able to use them, of course, together or to be able to separate them depending on what your needs might be. But it is a great option, again, for the home or the home office. So I wanted to make sure I showcase those for you guys because it's a great way to be able to keep your items together as well. Another great option that we have that is rechargeable, and these next things we're going to be talking about are either USB powered or they are chargeable devices. The next one is a rechargeable spotlight flashlight. And this is something that I actually have showcased for you guys before. And anyone who watches my show on a regular basis knows I love to keep my boxes. So this is the box that it comes in, and that helps me to be able to keep everything together. But there are a lot of great options with this. So let me go through three of the things that I really like about this rechargeable spotlight, okay? For one, I like the fact it comes with a nice handle to be able to use. Makes it really easy. It is chargeable, and your charging port is here on the side. Your power button is on the top of it here. So when you press the power button, I'll turn it kind of to the side so I don't blind you guys. There you have your bright, you have your medium, and you even have, like, if you're trying to signal or have an emergency there. And then if you press it again, you actually get a spotlight. Look over here. Get a spotlight there that you're able to use as well. So you have your front light here that you're able to use. But then also you have your side light here as well. But let me tell you the final thing that I like about this that is so cool. If you open up this section where you charge it, it actually is a power bank too. So you can literally charge your phone with this too. Again, it's $21.99. Really good option here. And again, you're not only able to get a good light, but you're able to use it as a power bank too for your devices like your phone and tablet, which makes it really cool. So again, this is a rechargeable spotlight. I like this a whole lot. I have a couple of these, not only, of course, in the home studio, but also in my home as well, because again, this is a great option. Again, if the lights go out, that kind of thing, or if you just need an extra lighting source, if you are spending time out camping, that kind of thing, this is a great option for you that's chargeable. You charge it up just like you charge your phone. It'll be ready for when you need it. All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is our fans by Best Car. And Best Car is a brand I've showcased actually on my broadcast before. A couple of things about Best Car's fan that I do like is that it is very easy to be able to use. Now, keep in mind that this particular fan is actually USB powered. It is not rechargeable. So think about that when we're talking about some of the options that I'm going to be showcasing today. Some of them are rechargeable, which means you don't have to worry about cords all over the place when you actually are operating it. This by Best Car, though, you will have to keep it plugged up in order to be able to operate it. So keep that in mind when you are kind of considering what may work better for you. The price is $14.99. I have several of these, and the reason why is because they're really easy. They do have a clip on here, so you can be able to clip them on surfaces. I don't personally use the clip because it does sit flat, as you can see there, and it is adjustable. So you're able to bend it up and down and even to the left and right, which makes it really cool. I'm going to use my power bank that I showcased for you guys earlier and be able to plug it into because, again, it is USB powered. So, again, it does have to be plugged in order to operate. So I'm just going to plug it into my power station here. And you can hear it there. See, not very loud at all. Your controls are here on the back. It is off now, and then you're able to turn the knob. And you can kind of hear it there. And that's full power there and still not very loud. Hello to you. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you being with us today. But again, this is very easy to be able to control. I like this a lot again because the airflow on it is really good. And you can pretty much be able to take it wherever you need it. Again, it's a great option for the home, but also if you are spending time outside, you want some extra air there, or like I mentioned, camping, this is a great option for you as well. If you all are just coming in, we're sharing some great options for your home office or life on the go today, all under $50. Right now, we're talking about the Best Car portable clip-on fan. As I mentioned, though, I don't actually clip it on. I like the fact it can be able to sit flat and still be able to work just fine. Again, keep in mind with this particular fan, it is USB powered. So you do have to have it plugged into a power source in order to operate that. So keep that in mind. Again, some of the other options I'm going to be sharing with you guys are chargeable, but I just want to make sure you're clear on that. The price is really good on this, but you just have to make sure that you have a power source to be able to plug it into. Okay. Next, we're going to go to GearMat, and GearMat also has a flashlight. And what is cool about theirs, just like the Spotlight that I shared with you guys earlier, it is chargeable as well. Go ahead and get that out for you guys. Let's see. Where did I put the GearMat? Let's see here. See where I put. There they are. You get a two-pack of these, two-pack of the GearMat flashlights. Again, these are rechargeable. They're $31.99 for these. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like here. Really nice size. Again, here is the charging port here. It does come with the charging cord. Once they are charged up and ready to go, all you do is press the power button there. As you can see, really nice light there. That's a medium. You have a low, and then you even have, of course, being able to signal there or distress. Now, again, the other great thing about this is, as with some of the other devices, see, it shows you how much power you actually have on each one of the flashlights, which makes it really cool. And then that has it turned off there. But this is a really nice size. Again, you get two of these for $31.99. We get rechargeable flashlights. So again, you don't have to worry about buying batteries for these. You charge them up just like you charge your phone, and that way they're ready for you when you're ready to have them. Again, the other great thing about these, and I tell people this when it comes to rechargeable items, I always suggest that you charge them up at least once a week. That way you make sure that you have them when you need them, especially if we're talking about something when it comes to severe weather, that kind of thing. The worst thing is to be able to need a light source and it not being available because it's not charged up. So kind of keep that in mind. And the same goes for even the power bank that I'm talking about today. Just make sure you guys are charging it up at least once a week to make sure that it's ready for when you need it. I showed you guys the option earlier with the flameless candle you can be able to use for decorative use. The next thing I'm going to be sharing with you guys is also another flameless candle option. And this is one that I've had now for a while. I've shared this before. And this is a three-piece set. I think I've had mine now for a couple of years. And I actually keep it in the box because that way I know exactly where they are. And you get three of these flameless candles for $15.99. As you can see them there, you get a tall, medium, and small there. It does come with a remote control that you can be able to use to control it. Now, let me tell you this about these candles. I love these candles a whole lot, but they each take two AA batteries. Two AA batteries is what you're going to need for these, and they are not included. So keep that in mind. When you turn them on, though, you're able to get a really nice light. Again, a flickering candle light there. Lower it down so you can see there it is. So a really nice effect there with the flickering candle. I like these a lot. Again, these are great for decorative use, or it is a safe way to be able to have a light source. Again, if you're in a situation where you need lights. Again, as I mentioned, it does have the remote control there too. So let me go ahead and lower this down again so you can see it. So you're able to turn it on and off on the bottom of each one of the lights. But if you don't feel like getting up, you can be able to actually turn it off and on from the remote control. See, it's off there. Turn it around so you can see it. Turn it back on there using the remote seat there. Or again, you can be able to use the on off that's on the bottom of the actual light. But again, this is a really cool option. Again, you get three of these. And again, it is controllable through the actual remote control. You can see there. Or you can be able to turn it on and off using the power button that's there on the bottom. This is a really nice affordable set. Again, you get a three set for $15.99. I like these a lot. Again, I've had mine now for a couple of years. Haven't had any issues with them at all. I like the fact that they are really easy to be able to store. As I mentioned, I keep mine in the packaging because that way I know, one, where they are, but two, to be quite honest with you, also to protect them because I'm prone to drop things. So that way I make sure that they are protected as well. All right, these next lights are really fun for me too, and these are some solar lanterns. Now, I mentioned earlier that sometimes the product descriptions aren't as always as clear, which is why I always like to make sure that I test items out before I showcase them for you guys. This is one that can be a little questionable, but it's a great product. So I want you guys to know that it's $29.99. The directions though could be a little more helpful. So let me tell you what you get. Again, I keep mine in the box, but I've used mine quite a bit this year. This is, you can see they're very nice size. This is what they look like. Again, you get two of them there. I'm only going to take one of them out though for this demonstration. But I want to tell you, I mean, a lot of the pluses, and then the one thing, one word of caution. And if you guys have watched my broadcast before, I've talked about this before, but I really like to keep you guys kind of in the know so you know what to expect with these products. So the things that I like, one, the material, really nice material on these, makes it great. They're weather resistant. You can be able to use them indoor or outdoor without any worries. They are solar powered, as you guys can see there. There's a nice size solar panel. So if you are using them outside, just make sure it's where they can get a really nice amount of sunlight. They can be powered though by artificial light. So if you have them inside a home where you do have the lights on, that will power them as well because I've done that. They are able to be hung quite easily. It does have the clip that's there, or you can be able to hang them here too. Now, this is where it gets, the thing is where the instructions aren't as clear. Okay, your power button is on the bottom, but I want to just tell you something. When you press the power button, and because I went through this, you press the power button, you can see nothing happens. Nothing. Okay. But I then went to the description that's actually on the page on Amazon, and it was a little bit more clear. So what you have to do is, again, I'm going to cover up the solar panel so we can actually get it on. So again, if you just press the button, nothing happens. You have to press and hold it for 3 seconds, and then it comes on. So that's not in the instructions. that comes with the lanterns, but it is on the product page. So again, it's one of those things where I said sometimes, it can be a little clear because when I first got them, I thought something was wrong with them. So I'm going to cover the panel again so you can see it does work, but you have to press and hold it for 3 seconds to make sure that it's on. And then when you're ready to turn it off, the same thing, press and hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then it goes off. Okay. So that's the only thing with these. Again, really nice design. I love them. Love the design of it. Love the functionality of it. Love the fact it's great for decorative. Love that you can keep it outside. You don't have to worry about it being damaged by the weather. It's designed for that. But just keep in mind if you are using it. Now I use it for events. So I don't keep mine outside. If you're going to keep it outside, once you turn it on, you don't have to worry about turning it off. But if you do it like for what I do for events, that kind of thing, you want to make sure that you keep in mind, again, you have to press and hold the power button. 1, 2, 3, and that is when it comes on. Because if you just press it like that, just press it one time, nothing's going to happen. But then to press and hold it again, 1, 2, 3, then it goes off. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. That's the only thing with these. Again, no other issues. The instructions, again, that come with them don't say that, but it is on the product page. So just kind of keep that in mind. Again, these are $29.99. You get 2 of those. Really nice design. I like these a lot. Next, we're going to talk about some puck lights. And I have actually 2 different type of puck lights we're going to be talking about. And these are some that are really easy to be able to use. If you're looking for some extra lighting, like under your cabinets, in your closet area, I use mine in my hallway. That's where I have mine. And they're great because there are a couple of different ways that you can be able to use them that I'm glad to be able to share with you. And again, I have 2 different kinds. Now, again, one of them, you will have to have your own batteries. The other, it actually comes with batteries. I'm going to start with the ones that do not have the batteries that come with them. They're on sale right now. You get a set of 4 of them for $16.98. That's $16.98. It's a 4-pack, and this is what it looks like here. It comes in a box like this. These are really nice size too. You can see them there. I'm going to go ahead and just take one of them out just so you can see. But you can see really nice size. And again, I'm going to take the back off so you can see. So you can just kind of make for your planning. It takes 3 AA batteries. Okay, so you're going to need 12 AA batteries total if you're going to use all 4 at the same time. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. Again, and in this particular set, the batteries are not included. So you will have to have your own batteries. But let me show you what is cool about them. So once you get the batteries installed, again, this is great for if you need lighting in your cabinet area, closet area, any area that does not have light. All you do is press it. You can see there. And the light comes on. So you're able to have an instant light there. There's your medium and your low there. Okay. So it works really well. Now, this set does come with, even though it does not come with the batteries, it does come with a remote control. And with the remote control, what you're able to do is you're able to actually turn them on and off from the actual remote, which makes it really cool. But you can be able just to press them and to control it that way, or you can use the remote control. Keep in mind, if you do have them grouped in one area, the remote control will control them all. If you have them separated throughout your home, it will only control the one that is closest to the remote. So just kind of keep that in mind. But again, for $16.98, this is a really good set. Again, the main thing to keep in mind here is that the batteries are not included. So you will need 3 AA batteries for each one. So again, keep that in mind. So we're talking about 12 AA batteries that you will need for that particular set. Now, there is another set of puck lights I'm going to share with you guys. This is the 6-pack. It is $32.98. It's on sale right now. Now, let me tell you what is cool about this. You get the same features as the 4-pack I just shared with you. This is it here. But the cool thing about this set is it literally comes with the batteries. The batteries come with it. So you don't have to worry about spending money on batteries with this particular set. Again, really nice size. It's white with a black trim. again, you're able to press, get your high, medium, and low, just like the other one. Okay. It does come with the remote control as well. In fact, this set actually comes with two remotes, so you can be able to control the light from the actual remote control. So you like that, and turn it on from the remote as well. Again, the same principle applies. The remote will control the ones that are closest to it. So just kind of keep that in mind. But really nice set. I like these a lot. But again, so depending on what you need, and of course, if you want to spend a little bit more, that means you don't have to worry about actually buying your batteries separately. The batteries actually come with it. But again, this set right here, this is a six pack here for $32.98. So again, a really good value. And again, you don't have to worry about buying the batteries. The batteries are right there. All right. All right. Again, if you guys are just coming in, you all are watching Cyrus Webb Presents here on Amazon Live. If you guys are new to us here, I invite you guys to give us a follow. There's a follow button either down below on this side or this side, depending on what you're watching us on, and maybe even over in this corner. That way you can stay connected with all of our programming that we have here. Today we're sharing some great options for your home office or life on the go. We've gone through some great options when it comes to your home office, even for your home if you're spending time outside camping or entertaining, some great options for you there. Again, if you have any questions about any of the items that we're showcasing today, feel free to let me know. Again, I do have all of them here in the home studio, so I'll be glad to be able to answer those for you. Now, one thing that I've been using a lot, and I haven't done any traveling outside the state of the past couple of years because of the pandemic, but one thing that I do if I am spending time away from the home and I'm going to be gone for a while, this is a really nice option by LifeWid. And if you guys know LifeWid, LifeWid has some amazing products. I use some of their storage bins here in the home studio, but this is their lunch box. And this is really nice size. It is $19.99 right now. It is on sale. You can put drinks in it. You can keep items hot and cold in it. A nice insulated area, as you can see there. It does come with a strap. I don't actually use a strap for the shoulder. I carry it using the handles that you can see here. But this is a really nice option to be able to have your lunch in, places to be able to have your utensils, that kind of thing, your napkins. I like this a lot. Again, LifeWid makes some really nice products, some large products that are all very affordable. As I mentioned, I love their storage bags, but this is, again, their lunch box that they have. $19.99, a really good deal. And again, it's on sale right now. So again, as I mentioned earlier, nothing that we're discussing today is over 50 bucks. So all of these items are very affordable, and most of them are available through Prime as well. So keep that in mind too if you are a Prime member. And of course, with the Prime days recently announced, keep in mind for that too, because some of these items will be available, of course, for Prime deals too. All right, we're going to go to our next item, which is a solar lantern, and this is one you've seen me kind of moving around. I like this a lot too. Again, I use this for entertaining. It is one that you can be able to keep outside, though. I'm going to move this lantern over that we had earlier so I can showcase this one. This one, again, I keep mine in the box to make sure I know exactly where it is and to keep it protected. Again, really nice material here. It's on sale right now for $17.99. It can be kept outside, so you don't have to worry about bringing it indoors for anything. You can hang it very easily there. Again, this is another great option for you, not only, of course, around your home, but also, as I mentioned, if you're in one of those situations where you're out camping, that kind of thing, or entertaining, this is a great option for you. It is solar powered. Again, the solar panel is on the top of it there. I'm going to go ahead and cover the solar panel and turn it on for you so you can see it there. You can see the light. Really nice size, really nice lighting on this too. And again, it is solar powered. Of course, again, when it's light, it's not going to be on. But when it is, as you can see there, when it's dark, there it is on. But again, $17.99. I like this one a lot. Again, I use mine for entertaining, for events, but you can be able to use it just hanging outside your home. Really cool, and again, really nice material. That's the other thing that I like about it. You don't have to worry about it rusting, that kind of thing. It is made to be outside, so that's a really cool thing for you. All right, the next thing I actually use here in the office as well, and this is by Oven. This is their rechargeable sensor lights. And again, I use mine because in some parts of the office, I don't have wall outlets. So if I'm walking into an area, these automatically come on. These also are rechargeable. You get two of them. They're on sale right now for $16.99. This is what they look like here. They do come with the actual 3M adhesive to be able to go on the back, to be able to stick on the wall. And that's actually, I don't think, yeah, yeah. Well, you can't see it here, but here's one of mine that I have here actually in the home office. But I really like these a lot because you can be able to put them pretty much wherever you need them to be, and you don't have to worry about drilling holes, that kind of thing. Again, I have mine throughout the office in areas that I don't have any other lighting, so they can just be able to come on as I am moving throughout. Again, when you turn them on, as you can see there. So once they are on, really nice light. And then again, as you move around them, they're able to come on and off as you are moving. So again, these are a great option. $16.99. You do get two of these, as I mentioned, and it does come with the adhesive on the back. You're able, and the magnetic part here. So all you have to do is just be able to attach this to the wall, and then be able to stick it wherever you need it to. It makes it really easy to be able to put them exactly where you may need some extra lighting. And again, you can set them so that they stay on, or that it has the sensor effect, so as movement is detected, they come on. And that's what I have here in the home studio. So again, really cool option. Don't have to worry about drilling holes, that kind of thing, for $16.99, Bob. Right. All right, moving right along, we're going to get into more of our rechargeable devices. Again, this is one of the cool fans that I like a lot. This one is actually $14.99. $14.99. Really cool, and this is what it looks like here. This is the box it comes in. Again, I keep my boxes. I've had this one now for a couple of years too, and what I like about it is you are able to charge it. There's your charging port there. You able to lift the head up, and the power button is here on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. That's your low. That's your medium. And that's your high. Not very loud, so it's not distracting. And you're able to adjust it as you need it and adjust the head. So I like this as a really cool option. Again, this is great for you if you're in a situation, especially right now, this time of year, looking for a way to beat the heat around the home. Really easy to be able to travel with. Again, no cords to worry about. So you're able to be able to charge it, use it outside, wherever you might be. This is a really cool option for you. Again, $14.99 is the price. And then just turn it off. And then it's very compact, so you're able to fold it back up. Again, I keep mine in the box when it's not in use, but you're able to fold it back up and just to be able to store it until you're able to need it. So it doesn't take up a lot of space. But again, this time of year, I use a lot of those, especially because I have sinus issues. So I don't use a lot of air conditioning, but I will use the fans just to be able to circulate some air for myself. Makes it really cool. Now, you guys probably, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I have talked about Jealous products. And I got one of these from my mom, and she enjoyed it so much, I got one for myself too. This is one of their reachers. And again, this is really cool. Right out of the packaging, it's ready to be able to use. Let me tell you some of the functionings of this. It makes it easier to be able to maybe get items off your shelf, especially like for my mom, who's a little, what I like to call vertically challenged. My mom is only 4'11", so this makes it very easy for her to be able to get items off of the shelves. Also, it's cool if you're outside picking up trash, that kind of thing. All you do is pull the trigger you see there, and you're able to grab items. It does have a magnetic section here. You can be able to pick up keys, that kind of thing there. Get it so you can see it. And the other cool thing that my mom likes is it has a shoehorn on it too. I haven't used that feature for myself, but if you need a little help to be able to put on your shoes, that's a great option. Amazon customer on the Amazon Live site, thank you so much for the follow. If you're new to us here, you're watching Cyrus Webb Presents. Today we're showing some great ideas for your home office or life on the go. All of these items are less than 50 bucks. Great to be able to use around your home and office, or even as gift ideas as well. Right now, we're talking about the Jealous Reacher. Again, a really cool option to be able to use to be able to pick up trash, to be able to reach items that may be a little more difficult for you. And Jealous has some great things to be able to fit your needs as well. As I mentioned, picking up keys, anything like that, anything that makes life a little bit easier, it's great for me. And again, that's what makes this a really cool option as well. Amazon customer, I mentioned too, all the items that we're showcasing in today's show, I literally have here in the home office with me. So feel free to be able to ask any questions you have about anything. We'll be glad to be able to answer those for you. Next thing we're going to talk about is a walkie-talkie set. Now, this says it's for kids, but I use it myself on projects that I'm working on. If I'm working with a team member, makes it easy for us to be able to easily communicate with each other. I will give you, again, a couple of cautions about this. I like this walkie-talkie set a lot. It's on sale right now for $19.79. It is compact. Again, I keep mine in the box. That's what it looks like, what the box looks like. But let me tell you, so here's the thing. Stock up on the batteries. Now, the other items I shared with you guys before, they took the AA batteries. These walkie-talkies take the AAA batteries, and each one takes 4. So that means you're going to need 8 of the AAA batteries for these. Now, here's a word of caution for you. Amazon customer, I appreciate you for following us as well. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'm Cyrus Webb here at Cyrus Webb Presents. We have programming here actually all throughout the week. We do product review and demonstration shows like this. Also, we have book reviews and also celebrity interviews as well for actors, recording artists as well. So feel free to be able to stay connected with us here. Would love for you to be able to connect with us on the journey. But we're talking about the walkie-talkie sets right now. And a couple of things, you don't know what you don't know. So when I first got this set, I was really real pleased with them. When you put the batteries in, though, it automatically turns the walkie-talkie on. I didn't realize that at first. And the problem with that, if you're not careful, is you forget to turn it off. So when I went for the next time to be able to do a demonstration with them, the batteries were dead. And I was like, I just put new batteries in these. But the reason being is because when you change the batteries, it automatically turns the walkie-talkie on. So you have to physically turn the walkie-talkie back off. So just keep that in mind. Now, with that being said, I'm going to let you hear the sound of them. And I actually like this set a lot. Again, it says it's for kids, but we adults can use them too. As I said, I use them on projects that I'm doing. If I'm working with a team member for us to communicate, really easy way to do that. You press and hold the power button. You hear it come on there. And that lets you know it's on. Same with this one. Press and hold. And there it is. So they're on now. Okay. And then to be able to talk, all you do is you press the middle button here. And I'll let you hear what it sounds like. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, it's a really good sound. You don't get a lot of feedback. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. So the sound on these is really good. The range on these is really good as well. I've used them for up to a half a mile. I can't really speak to personally. I'm just saying for myself personally. I can't speak for any more than that. But if you are working on a project together, you're looking for a way to easily communicate, to let people know some directions, that kind of thing, it works great for that. For the kids, it's a great thing for them to be able to play with. And again, as I mentioned, the sound on them is really good. You don't really get a lot of feedback if you have it at a distance. So as you can see, the sound on them is good. Again, the main thing is to keep in mind they do take 4 AAA batteries. And keep in mind, when you put the batteries in, it automatically turns the walkie-talkie on. So you have to physically press and hold again to be able to turn them off. And that turns it off. Press and hold. And just wait for the beeps, and you're good to go. So again, if you remember that, you won't have any problems. But if you don't want to run into a situation like I did, where I ran down some perfectly good batteries because I didn't realize that it automatically turned on. So that's just to keep in mind. And that's why, again, I always tell you guys, I don't bring anything on this program that I haven't actually tested myself, because I want to be able to give you a real customer experience with it, and to let you know what I've discovered. And that's one of the things that I discovered. The instructions don't tell you that. So if you're just looking at the instructions, you just put the batteries in, you wouldn't think that it automatically comes on. But it does. It automatically comes on. So you have to turn it off. to make sure that you don't run your batteries down. All right. All right, we're going to move right along, have a few more items to be able to share with you guys today. And again, I appreciate you all being with us. I was excited about today's show because I thought, these are some really cool items and there's some great gift ideas in here too. And again, as I mentioned, nothing over 50 bucks. So everything is affordable. I know right now everyone's kind of watching price. So I wanted to make sure that I chose a selection of items that were really good, really nice, but was also very affordable. So we're going to move on to the next set. And this is a cool one. It says it's for a gift for dads. I don't know why it says that actually, because it's just a really nice set. This is an LED magnetic telescoping set. So I'm going to show you why I think this is a really cool option. When you open it up, this is what it looks like. Again, I keep everything in the box. It gives you a nice flashlight here. You turn it on the back here, and there's a mirror. So if you're working, you're trying to see behind an area, makes it really easy to be able to do that. I like that. Really convenient. Also, if you're working in an area and you happen to, turn the flashlight off. If you're working in an area and you happen to drop a nail or a tack, that kind of thing, you have this to be able to use to be able to pick up those items. Works really well on magnetic items. You can see I can even able to do here. So again, this is a really cool option to be able to have as well. And then the third item that comes in this set is just a regular size flashlight. And there it is there. It'll be to turn it on and to be able to use it. So again, this is a really nice set, $14.99 right now. Again, it says gift for men, but I mean, I think everyone can be able to use this. I got a set for my mom because I know when she is doing things around the house, it's very easy to be able to drop a nail, that kind of thing. This is a cool way to be able to have, you can be able to pick those up. Again, it has that extender there, so you don't have to worry about straining too much to be able to pick items up. So it works really cool. But again, $14.99 is the price for this. I think it's a really cool set. All right, the next thing is from Ultrafire, and this is an interesting one. Now, again, as I mentioned, I do events. So I do now, of course, broadcasts like this for Amazon Live, but I actually do in-person events as well. Sometimes that means you're having to direct people when it comes to traffic. Sometimes you're just trying to get people's attention. And for kids, they may just want something affordable to play with. If they're into, especially like the Star Wars, that kind of thing. These Ultrafire lights is a really cool thing. They're $28.99. I've had mine now for a couple of years. I think I got mine back in 2020. So let me show you what you get. Okay, you actually get these tops. You get your flashlights here. You get three of them, three of your flashlights. I have one already out for you so that we're going to be looking at. Now, here's the thing to keep in mind with these. You will have to be able to use your batteries for this, okay? It does have a clip on it for your belt, that kind of thing. You can be able to use it just as a regular flashlight. The power button is on the bottom, and you're able to turn it on and use it as a regular flashlight. You can see there. Or what you can do if you're trying to be able to direct traffic, or again, let the kids have something to play with, you can be able to use one of your caps here, screw it onto the flashlight, very easy, as you can see there, and look, now you're able to be able to direct traffic. The kids can be able to play like with lightsabers, that kind of thing. It's a really cool option. Again, this is $28.99. So you get your three flashlights and you're able to get your different toppers. You have your orange, as you see there. You have green, and you have your blue. So these are a really nice set. Again, affordable option, for adults, of course, if you're trying to be able to wave, get attention, to direct, that kind of thing, or even for the kids to be able to play with. This is a nice affordable option and safe option for them too. All right. We've been talking a lot about batteries, and I've been cautioning you guys on keeping in mind about making sure that you have the batteries for what you need. Because again, for some of these items, you're not going to be able to use them without them. So let me tell you what I do. I buy the 20 pack of the Amazon basic batteries. I have the AAA you guys see there. And again, I tell you, everything that I'm telling you guys about, I literally use here. And here are the AA here. Again, the Amazon basics Work just as well as any of the other batteries that are out there. $8.29 is what you get for the 20 pack. But again, it's a great way to make sure that you have the batteries for when you need them. Because keep in mind, like for some of these items, if we're talking about the flashlights, if we're talking about the walkie-talkies are going to take 8 batteries. So again, it's great to be able to have like the 20-piece sets there, like what I have, to go ahead and make sure that you have the batteries at the ready for when you need them. Again, they're $8.29. All right. Moving right along, here is the Easy X 6-inch USB fan. And actually, I'm going to be very transparent with you guys. That's what I'm using right now to keep cool. This is it sitting. You probably saw it in the shot. This is it here. It is USB powered. It is plugged right now into my power station. Really nice, as you can see, not very loud. Now, here's the difference, and it's $16.99. Phantom of the Opera, thank you so much. Appreciate you being with us. Glad that you could join us as well. This one though only has 2 speeds on it. The power is on the back of it, as you can see there. So once you press the middle, that turns it off. Press it again, but again, not very loud at all. As I said, this is what I've been using for this entire show today to be able to keep cool here, because like I said, it's already here in Mississippi. We're already in the 70s already today. So this is a great option to get you guys. You can see it in the shot here, but I've been having this on. It is USB powered. It is not chargeable, so keep that in mind. You will have to have a continual source for it to be able to use that. But again, it's a great fan. Again, it does not keep up a lot of noise, which is what I like about it when I'm doing a broadcast like this. I'm not going to fall out, but also I'm not going to be too distracting for you guys when it comes to the sound from the fan. All right, now the next one. This is a fun item, and I've had this one now for probably about a year, and I've shared it in other broadcasts as well. But I do want to caution you on a couple of things on it. This is a neck hanging fan, so this is a great personal option for when I'm doing work outside. I use this. Sometimes when you see me, last week I did a live broadcast for Amazon Live. You saw me actually using this. Again, I'm going to give you, this is the great thing about using these products. I'm able to tell you what I like and things to kind of look out for. I love this, but there are some things you do need to be aware of. It's $12.97. Okay. Really cool design. All you do is you put it around your neck, and you're able to direct these 2 fans you see here. Okay. But you see what just happened? You see how this one came off? So here's the thing you have to watch when it comes to this. Does it work? Yes, it works. But these fans actually twist into the neck area, okay? So that when you actually get it, it comes in 3 pieces in the packaging. So you have your neck area, which is really cool. It bends, and you have these two. Now, these two can be able to sit on a flat surface, and you can use them as fans by themselves. You can use them around the neck as I was showing you, but what you have to be careful about, because what happens is when you put them into the neck area there, you twist and you lock them. However, if you're moving them too much, they will come out. So that's the only thing to keep in mind. Just be very mindful of how you are moving with it, so that you don't actually cause it to unlock. So when it's on here, as you can see, you're good. If you're just having it stationary, you're good. It's when you start moving them around, you have to be careful, because if you move them around too much, you have the fear of releasing them from the base. Okay. Now, how do you turn them on? This is really simple. Now, I will tell you this. It comes with the charging cord, because these are chargeable. You'll notice here, that's where they actually charge. They charge separately. But what I like about them is when you press and hold the power button, as I'm going to do there, press and hold the power button here. What I like is it tells you the percentage that you have. See that? This one's at 91%. This one's at 100%. You see that? So it tells you the percentage of charge that you have on each individual one. So that is a plus. But again, keep in mind, when you're putting it around your neck, make sure you're not adjusting them too much that you're twisting it and it disconnects. Like right now it's on. Both of them are on, and this is fine. I can adjust them upwards or push them down. But it's when you start twisting, that's when you have to worry about it coming from the base. Okay. So again, I just like to tell you guys those things because, again, it works really well. I love it, but you just have to be very mindful of how you're using it. Once you have it in place, just make sure that it's secure and you're good. So you don't have to worry about them coming off that way. But it's when you start making the adjustments to them, that's when you have to be careful, making sure that you're not twisting them from the base. Because again, like this, you're fine. But again, if you twist it too much, it will disconnect from the base. Okay? But again, it's $12.97. Really cool deal. Again, like I said, I like them. You can be able to use them around your neck, or as I mentioned, you can have them sitting on your desk area on a flat surface as individual fans and be able to use them that way. So I mean, you really can't go wrong either way. It's a really cool way to be able to stay cool. If you are doing some yard work, that kind of thing, definitely makes it easy for you. All right, this next fan, I actually found out about this, was it last month, I think? So this one is one I have not used a whole lot, but what attracted me to it was that it is also rechargeable. It's a nice size. It's $17.99, and it is rotatable. Again, I keep mine in the box because it makes it very easy. It does come with the charging cord. But look, and this is a clip-on too. Again, I don't use the clip-on. Nothing wrong with using the clip-on. I don't personally use it myself because it does sit flat. As you can see, it sits flat on the surface. And look at this. You can be able to adjust it. You can adjust it. The power button is on the back of this one. You just press it. It's a round thing here. And that gives you your low, medium, and your high. This is the high. As you can tell, not very loud, but it gives you a really nice airflow on this. Again, $17.99. Really good deal. I really like this a lot. Again, I like the fact, too, that you can be able to clip it on surfaces. Again, I don't use it for that, but you can clip on surfaces. I use it because it is flat. And again, you can be able to adjust it up and down to direct the airflow to where you want it to go. All right? And then you'll be able to turn it off and then to be able to store it back. Again, it is chargeable, so you'll charge it just like you charge your phone, and then it's ready to go for you. All right, I mentioned earlier about working out in the yard, and of course, I have plants here at my home, so I do work like that. And sometimes when I'm doing other work, like maybe mowing, that kind of thing, these are some really cool gloves I found that are $9.96. They're on sale right now. These are for men and women. Really easy to be able to get a good fit on these. I like that fact. And they are sturdy, so you can be able to pick up wire with these as well. Makes it really cool to be able to work out in the garden, that kind of thing. Gives you a good grip. Fits your hand really well, too. So this is great for men and women. Again, I got my mom a pair of these because she has a garden as well to make sure she's protecting her hands. But again, $9.96. They're on sale right now. A really cool deal for you if you're looking for some gloves that are heavy duty, but also not too hot as well. All right. Last thing I want to talk to you guys about, I'm sorry, two more things. So you probably notice here on the side, I have this storage case here. This is by Sungmix. It is $29.99 right now. This is not all of them. This actually comes, it is the cube storage. This is, let's say, 1, 2, 3 of the cubes here. It does come with enough for 6. You can be able to adjust them pretty much how you want it. I use them for storing of my products, like you see up here. Really nice. Sungmix makes some really nice products. I've shared some of theirs before. They have some great ottomans, that kind of thing here on Amazon. But this is the cube storage set that they have. Really durable material too. Again, you're able to adjust them as you need them to, make them as high or as wide as you'd like to, depending on what your needs might be. The only thing I would caution you on when it comes to not just these by Sungmix, but any of these storage cubes, watch the weight, because you don't want to put anything too heavy that's going to make it collapse. Because again, it is durable, but it's only intended for certain purposes. And so just making sure that you're not putting things that are too heavy on these. Again, I'm using them for my products, for my product demonstrations, when I'm doing my broadcast, that kind of thing. But just make sure that you're keeping in mind the weight. All right, and so that brings me to the last thing I'm going to share with you guys. And again, I appreciate you all being with us today. Hope you guys have found some things that are helpful for you, and that you can be able to use again for your home office, or life on the go, or even as some great gift ideas. Now, for myself, in my home, I'm a single guy. One thing I want to make sure that I do is making sure that I'm keeping the moisture out of my rooms. And I found something to help me do that, and it's called Dry and Dry. You get a six pack of these for $14.99. So let me tell you what makes these so great. If you're in a situation where you're having a musty odor in a room, like for me, in my home, in my bedrooms, I keep them closed up, the extra guest bedrooms. And so sometimes you do get that musty odor that's in there. Or if you're in a situation where you think there's a little bit of a dampness in a room, Dry and Dry is a great way to be able to remove that. So when you get them, you get a six pack like this. They come individually wrapped. I'm going to go ahead and open this up because I've taken some down that I need to replace. So that's why I want to be able to share with you guys how well this works, okay? And I saved this for last just because it is really so impressive. You can see there on the back the different places you can put that, your closet, wherever you want to put it. Wherever there's a situation where you have that dampness, that musty odor, that kind of thing, Dry and Dry works perfectly for this. Again, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up. So when you open up the packaging, this is what it looks like. So you have your hanger that's here to be able to hang in your area. And these are your crystals here. You can see there. And that is what traps the moisture as well as the odor. And what it does is it pulls it out and brings it to the bottom that's here. That's why this section is empty. So again, you saw me just open this one up. Okay. Now, I replaced mine because of the situation I'm in, especially this time with the humidity and everything. I replaced mine every couple of weeks, so every 2 weeks. So again, keep in mind, so kind of do the math for your own particular home or wherever you may use these for. Again, you get six of them in the pack for $14.99. Again, they're on sale right now. I ordered these a lot because, again, they work. And I'm about to show you just how impressed I am with these. So again, I replace mine because I need to about every couple of weeks because, again, in the rooms that I have here in the house, I'm not in them. So a lot of times you do get that musty odor. You do get that dampness. And again, you see, as you can see up here, see the crystals that are up there? You can see them here on the top, right? And then as you can see, there's nothing here. This came out of my living room. Okay, this is what I'm going to be replacing. Look at this. No crystals, but look at that. See the water there? See, it pulls that right out of the room. Isn't that amazing? So again, works really well. Again, this is what you get when you first open up the packaging. And once you put it in the room, these are the results that you get. Look at that. No crystals, but look at that moisture that it pulled out of the room. Look at that. That is really, I mean, it's just really impressive to me. And again, I've been using these now for several months. I've been so impressed with it. It definitely does change the smell of the room. And again, you don't have to worry about all of that dampness. You see it's being trapped right there inside. You're seeing it for yourself. It's trapped right there. And again, no crystals because the crystals absorb all of that. Again, so this is what you get when you open up the packaging. This is it. And this is what you get with the results. So again, $14.99. You really cannot beat that. And again, the results speak for themselves, guys, on that. You really, I mean, you can't go wrong. And that makes for a great gift too. I mean, everyone, I mean, no one wants that kind of moisture and you know, of course, dealing with the odors and that kind of thing in their home. So this is a great way to be able to eliminate that. Well, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's broadcast as we share with you guys some great ideas for your home office or life on the go. Hope you found some items that you can be able to use for yourself, share with your family and friends, or maybe even share as gifts. Again, if you have not done so already, hit that follow button. Again, you'll notice it either up here, down here. And again, all the items we share with you guys today, you guys saw I have right here in the home studio. I'm excited you guys can be with us today. Make sure you guys do stay tuned. We have a lot of more great shows coming up. As I mentioned, Prime Days, I should say, are coming up pretty soon. We have some great programming that we're going to be having for you guys for that. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. If you guys are not staying connected with us, though, feel free to be able to do that for all of our other great programming here. And until next time, you all make it a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.